Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your love and life message. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading. It might not resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite. There could be role reversal. Also, you could be projecting your wants and desires into the future. You need to keep that in mind as well when you're watching general readings on tarot. Take it as it resonates for you. Leave it behind if it doesn't resonate. Don't try to make it fit if it's not your story. All right, let's get into it. You really need to stop thinking that you're not all that in a bag of chips, because you are. Like, you really are. I know you've been through something kind of painful lately, but it's going to be okay. You always have hope for a better life and a new beginning. It's going to be okay. Right now, themes you're facing. Number 30, you're a shooting star. You're a shooting star right now. You are about to really step into your full potential, and it's time for you and everybody else around you to acknowledge that. Someone deserves to be recognized for all that they do. You deserve recognition. You're stepping into your fullest potential, and you deserve to be recognized and rewarded for what you bring to the table. But it's not gonna help you any if you allow limiting beliefs to hold you back. This whole situation right now calls for reprogramming of your belief system about yourself, about life in general. Y'all are very much about advancement and moving forward and expansion, very similar to Sagittarius in that way and Cancer in that way, but you are the hope for humanity. Thank God for you people. But even you guys need a little bit of reprogramming. You usually help the rest of us with reprogramming, and it seems like you're always right and nobody wants to listen to you. I was talking to an Aquarius like that a few weeks ago. It's like, why doesn't anybody listen to me? And I'm like, because you're usually right, and people don't want to hear the truth sometimes because we're redundant. Okay, so you might need some of your own good advice, that you might need your own Aquarian advice for others, and you need to give it to yourself. You need to reprogram your belief system about stuff right now, because you actually are kind of amazing. You have the magic touch right now, Aqua, but you got to let go of those negative thoughts. It's like, I'm not the right person for the job. Who would pick me? I'm not special. I don't have gifts. Psh, oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have gifts, okay? And you're about to step into the full potential of your gifts. Some of you are almost a little afraid of recognition. Why are you afraid they're going to put you in charge? I don't blame you. I don't want to be in charge either. But you're accessing true magic from deep within right now. Okay, you've got the magic touch. You've got that secret sauce. No one can do the voodoo that you do. Okay, don't give your secrets away. Your trade secrets make you who you are right now, Aquarius. And you're going to have the solutions to a lot of problems right now as well. Like, nobody will be able to finesse a situation and get it right, but you will. You've got that magic touch. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries. So, messages from the solar system directly. Uranus is coming out. You have a message of alternative medicine. Expand your circle of healing modalities. Explore acupuncture, Ayurveda, chakra balancing, or Reiki. Okay, some of you are thinking about expanding your knowledge into those realms. If you have been following a traditional path of trying to heal something and it's not working, Spirit's saying, check out alternative medicine. You may find some answers there. Alternative medicine really saved me a few times. And Uranus, that's your planet, is saying, hey, explore things outside of the norm. Also not a problem for you people. Aquarius is outside the norm. The end. That's why you're so awesome and unique and badass. Earth energy is coming out, and it's about the material realm. It says my favorite things. Material comforts are important in life. Just make sure they're not your only comforts. Okay, so watch out for your materialism. Watch out for your spending at this time. Anything that is a material comfort that you've been using too much of, Spirit's saying, try not to make that the only thing you reach for. Reach a little deeper into your bag of tricks. Watch out for being indulgent at this time. Watch out for go-to quick fixes for things. Material comforts are not the only things that are important, either you or someone around you. Actually, I suspect someone around you needs to hear that. Also, embrace your heart's desire. Your deepest hopes and wishes are coming true now. Express gratitude for these answered prayers, because new beginnings are here. Yep, actions you take now will yield swift results. Charge ahead with visionary plans. Stop playing it small and holding back, Aquarius. It's separating you from what it is that you really want. I'm hearing that some of you really want a great achievement. I'm hearing, I want to leave my mark. Before I die, I want to leave something special behind. Of course you do. Of course you do. Everything that's happened up till now is actually setting you up to take action towards a new beginning. I'm hearing that some of you need to hear Spirit answered a prayer of yours quite some time ago, but you didn't realize it. Spirit gave you an opportunity to do something through a transformation of some kind. It might not have been easy for you, but Spirit answered your prayer within the confines of planet Earth. And now you are being presented with a new beginning. There are no endings, only new beginnings, okay? Everything is, I think, going in your favor, whether you realize it or not. Actually, I think you do realize it. I'm hearing, I am bummed out about the way some things have turned out, but you know what? I'm facing forward. I'm facing the future, and I have hope for myself. And it's like all about you believing that you're actually a baddie. Like you're a badass mofo. You're a badass bitch. You've been holding yourself back in some way. I'm sure you have your reasons, but Spirit and your guides and me and the people that love you, it's like energetically you're being pushed. Surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. That was in the past. You need to leap forward and jump timelines into an exciting new world of possibilities. I feel like Spirit's saying, I mean, you can take the slow track, and that's fine. Or you can jump timelines, which is rapid growth and development. I think Spirit thinks you've been holding yourself back in some way. It's time for you to leap into a world of new possibilities and stop letting the past bum you out. You also need to surrender the outdated beliefs about yourself. And I laughed. I was like, this is literally what Aquarius helps other people do. If life was a board meeting and Aquarius walked into the meeting, y'all will listen for a good 5 minutes and then you'll go, okay, first of all, you're doing the wrong job. You should be doing her job and she should be doing your job. Everybody knows this. God, all of you people. Oh, and is this the software program we're using? This is literally so 2009. Like, what are we doing here? This is outdated and needs to be updated. You are here for the updates. You advance us. You think societally and collectively. And I love this about you people. But you have got to turn that ability, that superpower on yourself right now and take yourself by the shoulders and look yourself in the mirror and be like, what am I doing? These things that I think are true about me, maybe they were true about me in the 90s, but that was a long time ago. And these things aren't true about you anymore. Okay. You've got to let go of these limiting ideas about yourself that originated from your past. You've grown since then, Aquarius. And once you do that, then you can own your power and soar in your life. Surrender to your full power. Your life is calling you to step into your full power more. They think you've been playing it small. I feel like Spirit is just being like a loving but tough coach. Like, no, get up, try again. Don't take a break. I'm pushing you right now. The only thing holding you back is you and the shit that used to be true about you, but you're healing from that and you're a shooting star and you have the magic touch and you deserve recognition. And you've got these limiting beliefs that you've really got to let go of. And once you do that, you're going to achieve the success that you want in life. Some of you recently had to like leave a relationship or a job of some kind where you were not being paid what you wanted to. You might have also been in a relationship with a person that had a consciousness of lack. They can sometimes be their own worst enemy. At times they may appear to be a little shallow. It's just that the material plane and personal success is important to them. And I think it's important to you as well. It didn't work out in that scenario and it looks like it's over. It's going to be okay. It was just a part of life. It was painful too. Yeah, it was painful and difficult. I think it was painful and difficult for someone else. And I also think, well, I can see it. I don't think it. I know it. I can see it. They don't want to admit to it. This person has a lot of pride. They have a lot of pride. They also care very much about what society thinks of them as well. They don't want to let anyone know that they suffer in any way. This was just a blip. This is just like, see it for what it really is. Things are changing. Your fate and destiny are changing. There's a lot to explore right now. There's going to be decisions to make. You need to put down your burdens, listen to your intuition, and get out of your head. My goodness, air signs overthinking it? Shocker. I'm a Libra. I do this shit too. Let go of your burdens, listen to your intuition, but don't let it drive you crazy. Is not necessarily a month of downloads and psychic divination. You're going to need to look at things in the 3D and stay grounded. Because thinking isn't going to bring solutions to you right now or to someone else at this time. Overall energy of the reading or the person coming towards you is the Four of Cups. The way someone is feeling or what's on someone's mind or your mind is the King of Pentacles. Okay, we have a strong Capricorn energy showing up here in particular, but it could be an earth sign or simply someone that has a grounded way of viewing things, very practical, very matter of fact. They allow the material realm to really influence their decisions. They see you as death, and death is here twice. Oh, there has been a transformation. Well, Aquarians have very powerful transformations. I mean, Scorpio takes the cake, and we have Scorpio here, but y'all do some you do some gnarly transformation, and you surprise the shit out of people. I think that you did surprise someone, or you will, and I think you're going to surprise yourself. I think that you really need to hear right now, Sagittarius, that anything that has happened up till now is has been to your benefit. Gird your loins and buckle up, Buttercup, because the surprises are not over. You feel massive, sudden shifts and awakenings and transformations spiritually within you and also all around you. And you will see the transformations that take place within you manifest outside of you. You're on the right track and you're focused on the future. And good ideas are coming in for you. I'm hearing some of you need to hear, if you ended something, you did the right thing. And it was for the best at this time. And because the Tower is here with the Ace of Swords, Spirit's like, yeah, this is really what needed to happen, boo. This is what needed to happen. And now you get a chance to rebuild somewhere else. Bigger, better, brighter. And I know that's what you guys want to be always as the star of Aquarius. Bigger, better, brighter. So you're being seen as death, but what you need to know are your advice is the Lovers, and the final outcome is the Queen of Wands. We'll talk about this in a minute. So with this Four of Cups, I'm assuming this is the energy of someone coming towards you, but it could also be your energy. Take it as it resonates for you. Someone does crave emotional stability, and as a result, they struggle to make a choice. I could take these 3 cups, but Here's a cup being handed to me. Someone might feel a little mopey right now. The emotional reevaluation station. But clarifying this is the Six of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. Somebody really wants to do well in life. They want to have an achievement. I'm also hearing maybe that some of you were given a position or like maybe you were up for some kind of a raise or a position, but your boss didn't think they could afford to pay you. I'm also hearing that someone around you, this could be a romantic partner, family member, it could be your freaking neighbor, take it as it resonates. They don't want anyone to know that they have a consciousness of lack. They have kind of low self-esteem sometimes. They worry very much about money and anxiety, but they don't want nobody to know about it. I'm fine. I'm up here on my high horse. I also think that this person sees themselves as above the station that they are actually at in life. Like they think they should be making 90 grand a year, but they only make 50. And they don't like that. And that makes them feel insecure. And they feel like they could do better and they could do more. Some of you are feeling this way too. Some of you are like, I'm so sick and tired of like living paycheck to paycheck and being anxious and then pretending that everything is fine. Or like, I really want an achievement in life. I just don't know what it is. But I think it's a person coming towards you because we got this King of Pentacles here. He could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, but they do not need to be that sign. They just act like an earth sign. They're the man holding the coin. But I do think this person could have Capricorn energy. So they want to leave a legacy behind. This Five of Pentacles is completely unacceptable to a Capricorn. They will do the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, like working hard, like they'll work like a dog and for 80 hours a week, and they will make ends meet that way. And then some. Capricorn influence is a person that wants a great achievement in life. They can also be a little stubborn too. But that's because they don't like where they are right now. The Magician and the Empress. I'm hearing somebody does hair. This person also really wants a successful partner. They may also revert to or resort to grooming narratives to get their partner to do what they want. This person wants their partner to be successful like they are. Some of you may need to tell like your romantic partner or even one of your parents or a mentor or somebody else to like stay in their lane a little bit. But you're being seen as death. Clarifying this is the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords, and death again. You know what? I think something ended between the two of you. And they might have been pursuing you for financial reasons. Money might have been in question, lifestyle, that kind of thing. I think that you ended things with them. They are brokenhearted about it, but they will not say so. Also, I think you got out of a situation that you were unhappy in very strategically, and it hurt. It's possible that there was a third-party situation involved. It's also possible, this looks like a health message, and you did get a health message about alternative medicine. I'm also hearing something out of nowhere about a surgery that leads to plastic or cosmetic surgery. But for any of you that are having a health problem, if someone's having a health problem, you need way more diagnostic testing. You have a sneaky, tricky diagnosis, and it's potentially life-threatening. And I don't like to say shit like that on YouTube because I don't like to scare people. But because you did get something about alternative medicine, and this does look like, I mean, when I have death, sometimes that can be about health and life-threatening illness. Someone might have actually had an STD and they didn't want to say, didn't want to tell about it. I'm hearing that it can be suppressed. Most of them can be, but not all. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of different downloads here, but it's like there's an ending happening here and a transformation, and it's been a long time coming, and it's going to lead to something really good for you. Here's what you need to know or your advice. I'm going to give it to you as advice first. The Lovers, a Gemini may be coming into your life, either that or Cupid. Clarifying this is the Eight of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. There are plenty of fish in the sea, Aquarius, and your brothers and sisters in Gemini, who are also air signs like you, are saddling up right next to you saying, hey, Aqua, it's going to be okay. Let me help you find choices, like make a choice in a partner based on total value alignment. You're looking for love. You're looking for harmony. You're looking for people that you have things in common with, the right things in common. And there are 8 billion people on the planet. This is just one person. This is just one situation. Your match made in heaven is out there. Walk away from this. Keep your eyes trained on the future. In the near future, love is coming in. And it may be a soulmate. It may be the right partner. Whatever you've been through has helped you figure out what a match made in heaven is for you. You also may need to know this about this person. They're going to walk away and they're going to immediately look for something else. Everybody's going to be fine. And you don't look like you're at all worried about it. Like I didn't get a Five of Swords jealousy off of you. I'm kind of getting like no harm, no foul. Like there's no fighting here or anything like that. It's like something's just not working out. Some of you are worried about money. Some of you have Earth in your chart, And if you have Capricorn in your chart, oh my God, sometimes it can be very punishing. I have Capricorn in my chart, and I have just these insanely high standards for myself that, like, it makes people laugh when they hear about the high standards I set for myself. Some of you need to hear, look, nobody's saying lower your standards, but don't be so hard on yourself. There's a situation that needs to be moved on from at this point, or something is transforming and something new will come in. We've got this Queen of Wands showing up. You may have an encounter with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius female. Clarifying, this is the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. I'm going to interpret this a couple different ways because I can hear several distinctly different storylines. So bear with me. First of all, there may be a woman that comes into your energy right now that isn't sure how she feels about you. And they're saying, don't say anymore. This is a general reading. It could be different for everybody. There might be some weird boundaries between the two of you, but the two of you may need to work together. I'm also hearing that this person realizes that you're free from them, because the Queen of Wands can sometimes be a single woman. Now, I feel like you're the Queen of Swords here, but you can be the Queen of Wands too. And I also think that you might have been the Empress here as well. Very Venetian. I think that they notice you, and they know that you're on the market now, but they're afraid of what you're going to say to them. But I'm hearing mostly that you may have a bit of an odd encounter with another woman. Might be hard to communicate with this person. I'm hearing that you're the smart one, but she's got a lot of charisma, and she has a bigger ego than you do. Oh, fire signs do. We do. I have fire in my chart too. So it could be a little weird, but I feel like it might just be hard for this person to see you standing in your power. They may have thought that they were going to get you into more of a serious commitment of some kind with them, but that didn't happen. That's not happening. And this was painful, and it was a lot. Here's what Spirit wants you to know about this person. Smooth sailing, you're both playing games, misery loves company, and I'm jealous. Oh, and I want attention is down here too. Family childhood wounds, and something's been disappointing. Okay. Well, first of all, I mean, the Six of Wands came out again, and Temperance. Let me tell you about this person, Aqua. They do not want anyone to see that they're like a duck or a swan. They're like a swan on the surface, serene, 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 calm, calm, calm. I don't sweat over anything. My life is fine. My life is perfect. I see you people seeing me, and I will never tell anybody my deep, dark, secret problems. My social media looks on fleek. It's amazing. My life is wonderful. This person also thinks that everything is a game. They may have some Gemini, Aries, or Virgo in their chart. It's not that they're game players. It's life is like a giant science experiment for some folks. They think that this is all a game. They also have a misery loves company vibe. They may be a little jealous of you. Moving on. They're prone to jealousy. They deal with jealousy. Maybe they were taught that. Here's their overall energy. They see themselves as the moon, Pisces. Well, they're confused and they're emotional. They're moody right now too. They're trying to determine what is real and what is not real. The future has a lot of untapped hidden potential for this person, but their future remains to be seen. They're really uncertain about a lot of stuff. The way they feel is, well, I got to keep working on something, and I assume I'm going to be successful, but I think that assumption might be a little bit too much of a risk for this person to take. But their action is the Six of Wands, which is, I'm up on my high horse. I see you seeing me. They might be a little bit of a show off, or I'm hearing this person can be very regal. Their outer appearance to the outside world is very important to them. They're worried about all that. They're worried about it. They're worried about money. They're worried about success. And I was like, well, why do they do this Six of Wands thing? That surprised me again. And I mean, the Oracle cards said a lot, but underneath that, my shit doesn't stink kind of energy. We've got the Three of Swords, but then the Nine of Pentacles and Temperance. You know, Aqua, this person can be a little shallow. They can be a little shallow, and it's like this heartbreak and pessimism and confusion is here. But at the same time, they're like, whatever, I'm amazing. It's all wonderful for me. Look at me, me. I'm amazing. They have high standards for themselves. They don't want anyone to, like, if their bank account has like 10 cents in it, they would never let the world know that. Like, they'll eat ramen noodles and spam just to have a really good outfit and to be calm, cool, and collected on the surface. They do worry about that stuff. They do. They worry about this stuff. And I think if it ended between the two of you, they were probably a little selfish, or they just were too afraid to invest any more than they already did with you. And also, they're very non-reactive. They don't want you to know that they're upset about any of this at all. This person also may be worried that they're going to lose a resource if they don't have you. Like, you might have been, I don't want to go so far as to say you were this person's meal ticket, but they may have wanted to implore and employ you in some way to help them with their success. There may have also been a fire sign or a Libra involved, or a Taurus or an Aries. Capricorn maybe too. But here you are over here. You see yourself as the star. Well, things can always get better. You also feel like the tower. Ooh, you're the tower. Like, yep, I think that some of you will have some very innovative breakthrough ideas about how to move forward. And clarifying the Three of Wands, which is, what dreams may come, you're thinking about the future, is the Five of Cups, but also the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, which is, I know that there are things about this situation that hurt my feelings and disappoint me. However, I know that I'm going in the right direction, and I know that at this time I'm going to make a smart choice, and it's all going to be okay, and I can make major shifts. I can even rebuild after something horrible happens, because I have the Ten of Swords here. Something difficult might have really happened. It might have hurt you. It might have hurt this person too. But the star in the tower is you and Scorpio together, skipping hand in hand, reminding all of us we can always rebuild after the tower falls. There's always tomorrow. We have to push for that. And you did the right thing. The Ace of Swords is, with the Five of Cups to me, is, I know this hurt and I know it was hard, but it's like God itself saying, you really did the right thing, Aquarius. That was a good idea. And furthermore, you're going to have more good ideas. And they're going to lead to expansion and growth potential. New opportunities are right around the corner. It's going to be okay. And I feel like this was meant to happen. Some of you might have really dodged a bullet in a situation, and everything is going to be okay. So stop playing it small. Maybe all of this happened to give you an opportunity to focus on creating your success and abundance. This person might have been very jealous. They might have intentionally held you back in some way because it was misery loves company, Aquarius, and you deserve better than that. You deserve better than games and people saying, what? Everything's fine. It doesn't look fine entirely. Watch out for someone gaslighting you too. Usually you're pretty good at spotting the truth in a lie. You are an air sign, so that will help you. Focus on the new beginnings and embrace your heart's desire. It's what you're supposed to be doing right now. I love this reading for you guys. I hope it resonated and I hope it helps. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.